Hi, this is Sailor the Piper Man, Piper the Sailor Man, coming to you this early morning here. And I hope everybody's fine, everybody's healthy. And somebody notified me that my Balkan Blend is not on YouTube. The review I made is not on YouTube. And unfortunately, some of the paperwork information I had, by stupidity, I threw it away. So I'm beginning one, but I'm adding to the information uh, to that. Okay, what I want to say first, while I'm preparing my tobaccos, number one, Balkan blend or Balkan mixture is not an English blend. Sorry, English people, it is not an English blend. Why I say that? And I think I got some years of tobacconist. So that gives me a little weight, right? Because there's no English tobacco. There's Latakia, Oriental tobaccos, and you see the gold very light, the Virginias. The Balkan blend, the original one, Balkan Sobriani, that if you were to be privy to be around old timers like I was, you would hear the often discussions between the different parties as to which Balkan blend or which Balkan mixture was better than which. Now I'm going to differentiate between Balkan blend and Balkan mixture. When it says the Balkan blend, what they're actually stating is that the Balkan blend that they're producing is the same one as Balkan Sobriani. Everything came off Balkan Sobriani. Everybody tries, that's the criteria for a great Balkan blend. I don't necessarily think so, but that's what people in the industry and the business really refer to. Most people that view Balkan Sobriani as mythical, right? Legendary. See, that's the ultimate blend. That's the best blend. So what ended up happening when in that part of the world went to war, the Balkan states and that part of the area, it was hard to find. In Syria had war, and the Balkan states had war, right? And it was sad because the tobacco that was coming in for us in the States, in the Western Hemisphere, was coming from Syria, coming from this region, the Oriental tobacco, even the Latakia from Syria, from Turkey, and the Balkan states. Balkan states were producing some Latakia, but they were producing the majority of the tobacco, the Oriental, the Latakia, and then what they did was they added the Virginia, which is mostly grown in the States and some other parts of the world. You get different type variants of Virginia, but mostly from America. They began putting that mixture together until they came up with Balkan Sobriani that was around in the 70s, I believe 80s, and early 90s. I happened to catch the last couple of tins, at least 8 tins I smoked of Balkan Sobriani. Then all of a sudden it disappeared. And everybody was like, when is it coming in? What's good? We had no idea. It never came in. And they stopped producing it. Well, lo and behold, years later, it reappeared. This is called the original formula Balkan. This is supposed to be the same formula that was used in Balkan Biryani. This is the original measurements, per what tobacco, how many ounces of tobacco, how many ounces of Virginia, how many ounces Oriental Latakia were put in to produce the Balkan Biryani brand. This comes the closest to it, I think. I smoked it. Now there are others that say other blends are closer to that. Let me show you. First of all, I want to get to one area. The Balkan pipe tobacco mixture, Sassiani. Okay, this comes from the Balkan states. This one right here. Montenegro, Herzegovina, North Macedonia, Albania, Greece, Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, and Kosovo. We know those areas where war and tone was very difficult. Now we have Latakia in the United States grown, but it was hard to create that blend because we were able to get Oriental tobaccos, but the Latakia was hard to come by in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. The region has been in almost perpetual turmoil because of the competing economic, cultural, military, and religious factions, Muslims against Christians, wars. And these pressures contribute to the Oriental tobaccos and Latakia being unpredictable in its availability. It's the region where that leaf is grown and cannot provide secure, consistent production until it was gone. Now, when the original blend could not be produced, what ended up happening is the demand was great, so different tobacco companies were trying to scrap up Latakia from wherever they can. They were trying to scrap up Orientals from wherever they can, and the Virginians from wherever they can, putting these mixtures together and calling it Balkan. Now, many English people think because their English blends have Latakia that it's an English blend. It's not an English blend. The Balkan has Latakia, but it's not English. So just because a pipe tobacco has English in it, has Latakia in it, doesn't mean it's English. There are many non-aromatic Virginias and Cavendish and Burley that don't have Latakia, but they're not English. But they can constitute an English blend because for the English-speaking people, you can have no topping, no additives to their tobacco. Americans have produced tobacco with no additives in it. They might not be able to get it in UK, I don't know. But if that's what constitutes an English blend, no additives, no base, no syrupiness, none of that stuff, and you consider English blend. So what they did is they hijacked this and called this an English blend. They can't say Balkan Biryani is English blend. They can't say any mixture, blend mixture. Okay, one person that's putting out a Balkan blend mixture, taking it, using the ingredients Oriental, Virginia, and Latakia, mixing it, changing it, its proportions. Not like this, the original blend, changing the different proportions. Many manufacturers did that, and so coming up with their own concoction of Balkan blend. In those blends, regardless, you're going to have Oriental, you're going to have Latakia, you're going to have Virginia. One might have Gold Virginia, one might have Old Virginia, cured, right? One might have a little bit of Latakia, one might have pronounced Orientals, but it's still a Balkan mixture. The Oriental is from that region. That's why they can use the name Balkan mixture. Okay, that's why they use it. Garworth and Hogarth's Balkan mixture is a charming Latakia Virginia Oriental tobaccos. So Garworth Hogarth's has a Balkan mixture. It's not an original, using the original recipe. But it's a mixture. As Virginia's Latakia, Turkish, the tobacco additive flavorings, there's none. Its taste this Garworth. I haven't tasted it yet, but I'm giving you information in case you're looking for a Balkan mixture blend. Not this blend, but another blend. Garworth, Hogarth, Balkan mixtures happens to be one. Another one is Rogers Court. Another one's Rogers Court. That's another tobacco. It's put out tobacco blend mixture. I mean, it's put out by Cornell and Deal. It has a good example of Balkan mixture, which leans more heavily into the Oriental component than it does the Latakia. I haven't tried.